Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and I haven't posted in a really long time. But I just wanted to jump back into it and give you guys an updated debt confession. I think it's been like well over a year since I posted my first debt confession, and admittedly the debt picture, make sure I'm in frame here. Admittedly, the debt picture looks worse. This wasn't my best year as far as my mental health goes, and I feel like the main thing that is impacted when I'm not doing well mentally is definitely my finances. And I think we'll see this here. I have a big problem with a lot of impulsive spending and stuff like that. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. I will give you guys a little bit of context. I am 23 years old and I'm married and I live in Northeast Ohio. I work in the exotic pet industry and my husband is a plumber. So yeah, with all of that, let's just jump right into it. I'm going to be listing my debt, not necessarily in the highest total or the highest interest rate, but basically just in the order in which I plan to attack it. And I'll kind of try and tell you why I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it, but a lot of it is just like personally what I want to do. So let's see here. My first debt that I'm going to talk about is actually my husband's Discover card. And sorry about the shadows. I know it's annoying, but I just have really horrible lighting where I'm filming, so it's gonna be better in the long run. But the first debt is going to be my husband's Discover card. And the balance on that one is $851.06. The interest rate is 28.24%. And the minimum monthly payment on that is $44. We always pay more than that. I'm trying to really pay this off as fast as I can. So a lot of these, I'm going to be 100% honest, you guys, I don't know what the balances are from. I don't know what we bought. I don't remember. It just is what it is. And now we have to fix it. So the second debt that we're going to tackle is my personal loan. And this one, we used to help pay for our wedding. And I know that's like a big no-no, but what's done is done. You're gonna hate me at the end of this, I'm sure, but just keep in mind that anything you were thinking about my debt, I've probably thought way worse. I hate myself for a lot of these, but I'm not really able to do anything at this point other than do better and get them paid off. So the total that I have left on my personal loan is $1,539, and that's pretty good, because I took this loan out, I think, for $12,000, and that was a year and a half ago. So I've been paying that down as fast as possible, but I still hate it. The interest rate is 17.6%. And the minimum monthly payment is, I think, $253, but I always pay $300 on it, so I consider that the minimum. The next one is going to be my Care credit card. And the balance on that one is $636.31. And then this one is interest free until 4/17 of 24. So the minimum payment on this one is, like, I have no idea. It actually isn't showing me a minimum payment. That's what the thing was with this one. But I know that I need to pay around $160 a month to get it paid off before it starts accruing interest. So pretty much on every debt that I have, I try to pay extra every month. I kind of just try to spread the love, which I know isn't the method that most people go by. A lot of people do, I think it's called the snowball method, where they pay minimum payments on everything and then they snowball those payments into the next debt and the next debt. This is just what I think is gonna work for me. I've been close to like debt. I've been in, sorry if you hear my puppy whining. I've had, sorry, hold on, let me give him a second to be quiet. Every time I talk, he starts whining again. He's definitely a mama's boy, which that brings me into, that's what this balance on my Care credit card is from. Just basic vet visits and stuff like that that comes with getting a puppy, which I didn't go into debt to get the puppy, but everything after that was not the best. So that just goes into those impulsive purchases that I was talking about. Either way, I love this dog, and I'll insert a picture of my whole gang now. I have 3 dogs. So the next one that I'm going to talk about is my personal Discover card, which is a balance transfer card. And I know everyone has their opinions on balance transfers, but this is what I'm doing, and so far it's helping me a ton to be able to pay off some higher interest debt that I have way faster. Those interest rates were just absolutely killing me, and I was finding it impossible to make any progress. So on this card, I owe $7,652 and 29 cents. This one is interest free until 4/24 of 2025. So that's really awesome. I don't know what the minimum monthly payment on this one is, but I do know that I need to pay around, I think it was like $470 a month or something. But what I do is I just pay at least $500 a month on this in order to pay it off before it starts accruing interest. So that's that one. And if you ask me what all of those high interest balances were from, I would tell you that I have no idea, because I have no idea. I know part of it, maybe half of it, is from our bedroom remodel, and that's all I can tell you. Our next debt is my husband's car. It's a 2016 Nissan Rogue, and on that we owe $5,469.32. The interest rate on that is 4.74%, and I always pay a minimum of $400, even though, like, it tells me my minimum monthly payment is like $30 or something, and I don't know why that is, but I always just pay $400. We'll talk about this car in a second. The next debt is my truck. It's a 2019 Ford Ranger, and on that I owe $24,644.56. with an interest rate of 8.09% and minimum monthly payment of $4 something. I pay $500 a month. So, talking about the cars, we're in the process of selling my husband's car, at which point he's going to drive the newer truck and I'm going to drive my old truck that I've been restoring. So that's going to help us a lot to get rid of one of those car payments. I know what you're thinking. The logical thing would be to sell the truck. It's got a way higher interest rate and a way higher balance, as well as a higher minimum payment. But this was a horrible impulsive purchase that I made at the beginning of 2023. And pretty much I'm very upside down on that loan now. I should have done a little bit more research on the dealership and the truck itself before I made this decision, but basically I can't sell that truck because if I do, I will have no truck and I will still owe, I have no idea how many thousands of dollars. So that's that. I know how stupid it was and I have learned from that mistake. I will never make that mistake again. I promise you that. So yeah, that's where that's at, but it will help me a lot to get rid of a car payment. And it's also the most logical thing because both my husband and I pretty much need trucks for our jobs. Like I said, he's a plumber and he has all his tools in the back of his car and it's just not practical. So it'll be nice for him to have a truck for all of his tools. The yawning begins. All right, I can make it. So my last debt that I'm going to talk about is my mortgage. So my house, like I said, I live in Northeast Ohio, right in the snow belt, and we bought our house in 2020, and we got an amazing deal on it. At this time, we owe $58,232.72 with an interest rate of 3.75%. And it probably seems like I live in a shack, but it's actually really nice. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house in a good area. We just got really lucky and fortunate to be able to get this house. So that's that. The minimum payment on our house is $5 something. We always pay $600 on it. So obviously that's the least of my priorities. Really good interest rate, and also, I mean, it's a house, you know what I mean? I'm really not in a super hurry to pay it off. So now, if we total all of this up, we are going to end up with a total debt of $99,025.26. Our minimum monthly payments total out to $2,504. So, yeah, that's that. I'm hoping within the next couple months to at least have these first two paid off, possibly the care credit as well. And then I'll really be able to throw a bunch of money towards this. And also, it'd be nice if we got this car sold as soon as possible. But yeah, so that's what I'm working with here. I know to some people this is so much money, and to some people this is very minimal, but to me it's a lot. And I really am looking forward to getting rid of all of these minimum payments to be able to save my money more freely, stuff my envelopes, and do all of that fun stuff. But yeah, this is what I'm working with. thank you for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions, go ahead and leave them below. Otherwise, I hope you'll stick around. I'm hoping to do a small cash stuffing next week. As you can see, a lot of my money is tied up in these debts, but sometimes I'm able to find an extra $100 or $2 to stuff in my envelopes to try and keep saving at the same time as well. Also, during this year, like I said, my spending habits were very bad. I blew through all of my savings, including all of my cash envelopes, and my savings in my savings account. I have recently automated all my savings, and my savings account has been slowly building up. I finally have an emergency fund again, and I'm starting to just feel more and more comfortable, and that's kind of why I wanted to start making videos again to keep track of my progress. But yeah, so again, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna really try and stay consistent here. Thank you. Wait, I already said thank you. Bye.